Okay, let me just roll up my sleeves. Still total roogies. Roogies. So confusing for my brain. Okay, it's been a freaking long time since I've sat down and set up the microphone, the camera, the lights. It's happening. It is happening right now because special day, arrival today. This, which I've been waiting for at least 24 hours. I have been promising you guys, hair in my mouth. I've been promising you guys this video for probably years at this point. Promising, threatening, however you want to look at it. It's been imminent and now we're gonna do it. So get ready. We're diving in. Anticlimactic.
That was legitness. Yeah, it was.
Ta-da! Oh, it's much smaller than I thought it was gonna be. Oh, and it's, whoa, it's backwards. Like it opens.
Oh my God.
Does this make sense? Like normally a book for me should open like this, but it opens like this because it's Japanese. Wow, of course it does. Okay, where to even begin? You guys know that on YouTube, volleyball player reacts to haikyu is pretty much every other video, and I have resisted for at least, how long has my YouTube channel been in existence? 2018, 5 years. 5 years I have resisted making a volleyball player reacts to haikyu video. I'm not really sure why. I think out of stubbornness and resistance to follow the tide and not wanting to just be cookie cutter and not wanting to be a copycat and whatever other excuse I gave myself. But at the end of the day, this is what you guys want. You've been asking for it. So I thought at least to put my spin on it, I would do the book version rather than watching a video with you guys, mainly because it's not available on Amazon Prime and I don't know how else to get it. But I thought this would be kind of fun too. I'm hoping beyond hope that this is in English so that I can read it. I don't speak Japanese, so here we go. Haikyu, it's happening. I'm excited. I didn't open this yet. I haven't even looked inside, so we're gonna go together. And it's pretty long, so I'm guessing I'm gonna break this video up into a few different parts. But if you're excited and if you like haikyu, let's react, shall we? Okay, let me just roll up my sleeves. First of all, first reactions. The cover is so realistic. I mean, other than the actual faces of the characters, look at that shoe. I mean, I can tell without even seeing the logo that it's an Asics. That's so funny. But instead of Asics, they've put a little foot X. That's funny. And a foot logo on the sock as well. Okay, orange and black, not my favorite colors, but they look good, especially because their hair is matching. And that's the Italian volleyball. That's the Molten because it's red and green, and the other international ball is the Mikasa, which is yellow and blue. I clearly know way too much about international volleyball. How are we gonna read this backwards? I'm so excited. Okay, so we're opening it, but literally backwards. And I'm gonna read to you. I hope it goes by chapters. What do you think? Probably doesn't. Here goes. Am I even allowed to read the whole thing? I mean, I feel like this is like copyright or something. I don't know. Here we go. Should we read the intro? Thank you for picking up Haikyu Volume 1. I hope you like it. For those of... First of all, I'm going to have to learn how to read if I'm going to do this because I don't read a lot of books. Those are the only books that I own. You can see behind me. There's like 7 of them. They're all about real estate, so...
Bruh, look at this dude.
We're on the right path. Thank you for picking up Haikyu Volume 1. I hope you like it. For those of you who are like, volleyball? Never played it. I don't even know the rules. I hope to make this a story full of fun and great characters you'll enjoy and who will make you want to say, I want to root for these guys. I'm already intrigued. And also, how cute is this little fella? I don't know if that's meant to be like a self-portrait of the author, but it's really cute.
Hello there.
Please let me pronounce this name correctly. Haruichi Furudate.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Correct me in the comments, please. Began his manga career when he was 25 years old with the one-shot Usama Kid, King Kid, which won an honorable mention for the 14th Jump Treasure Newcomer Manga Prize. His first series, Kiben Gakuha, Yatsuya Sensei no Kaidan, oh my gosh, Philosophy School Yotsuya Sensei's Ghost Stories, was serialized in Weekly Shonen Jump in 2010. In 2012, he began serializing Haikyu in Weekly Shonen Jump, where it became his most popular work to date. Well, no surprise there, because I know millions of volleyball players and fans love this series, or at least they love the cartoon. I don't know how many have actually read the book, but we're doing it together. Haikyu Volume 1. So first page is, well, the credits, I guess. Translation by Adrienne Beck. Touch-up art and lettering by Erica Terriquez. Design Fawn Lau. Editor Ray First. Printed in Italy. Interesting. First published in Japan in 2012. In Tokyo. I love that it has to mention here. The stories, characters, and incidents mentioned in this publication are entirely fictional. No portion of this book may be reproduced or transmitted in any form or by any means without written permission from the copyright holders. I hope that doesn't apply to YouTube. Well, full credit given to Haruichi for your fantastic work, which everyone around the world has been admiring. Let's dive right in. Haikyu. First page is a picture of what look to be our main characters. One a little shorter and one a little taller. Number 1, captain's number is underneath it, and number 2 looks a little angrier, so I wonder if he's the villain. Keep in mind, I have literally never, ever, 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 ever seen any part of this series, so no idea who anybody is yet. We're gonna find out. Haikyu! Okay, first of all, I think I also have to read from right to left. Maybe. Gosh, this is tough. Okay, well, there are chapters. Chapter 1. Chapter 1. Okay, this is actually very difficult to read because I can't tell where to start reading.
2 hours later.
Haikyu, also known as volleyball. 2 teams, separated by a net, bounce a ball back and forth between each other. The ball is not allowed to touch the floor. It cannot be carried. Once it's in the air, a team has no more than 3 touches to connect and take the ball from receive to attack. Okay, good start. We're describing the rules of volleyball. That for the newbies, that's basically volleyball. A wall looms in front of me. A tall, tall wall. What's the view like over that wall? What will I see beyond it? Okay, so I'm guessing this is the main character talking about the blocker in front of him and how tall he is. I can't relate because I'm usually the blocker. The view from the top. It's something I could never ever see on my own, but maybe, just maybe, if I wasn't alone. Then some pictures of shoes. Lots of shoes. I might be able to see it. And then you've got some images of, well, lots of people playing volleyball, I think. Chapter 1. Endings and beginnings. Here we go. Here we go. Now we're getting into it. Haikyu. He's like a little giant. That is what I heard the announcer shout over the TV. Oh, okay. So he's on a bike and he's just driven past Misaka Electronics. Panasonic. Not to be confused with Panasonic. So he's on his little bike and he's driven past that store and he hears, he's like a little giant. The announcer on TV. Karasuno High School, in the next town over from mine, qualified for the National High School Spring Volleyball Tournament. I clearly remember standing there watching, shivering in awe as the little black-clad athlete scored point after point. On a court filled with players towering over 6 feet tall, there stood a single athlete at a mere 5 foot 7 inches tall. Right, so he's watching this high school spring volleyball tournament on TV. And then, roughly 3 years and 3 months later, Batam! It's spelled Batam. Nice kill, nice. They're in the city gymnasium. Look at all the people in the middle school interscholastic sports tournament for boys volleyball. The gym's so big. And smell all that icy hot spray. He's not wrong. There's a lot of that. Tiger bomb is what we used to call it. So this is the captain, Shoyo Hinata, Yukigaoka Middle School 3rd year volleyball club captain. Geez, Sho-chan, nervous much? Smell the icy hot spray. Seriously? Does somebody have stage fright? Hey, I can't help it. This is my first real tournament. My 3rd year, and I finally, no kidding, I'm shocked he actually made it this far. Didn't he start as the only team member? Yeah, he really hung in there all by himself. Captain, shouldn't we warm up? He's right, Captain. Don't you have a job to do? It's not like you gave us much notice for this. We barely know any of the rules. I know. Okay, so they're introducing the characters. One seems to be a little harsh on old Captain Shoyo. There are volleyball club first years, Mori, Kawashima, and Suzuki. Then there's the third year, his name is Yukitaka. He's actually in the basketball club. And then there's Koji, third year, and actually in the soccer club. Okay, so we've got some characters. Okay. Again, reading from right to left. So confusing for my brain. We finally made it into a tournament, and now that we're in it, we're gonna win it. Guessing that's Captain Shoyo. Huh? We're a cobbled together team of total rookies, and you think we'll win? Duh. Of course I do. Where did he get all that optimism? Izumin Koji. Thanks for being here today. It means a lot to me. Quit it! You're embarrassing me! Ha 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 ha. Well, we did lose our own tournaments already. And the miracle first years, 3 of you even. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much. And he's hugging all the youngsters. You're welcome, Captain, but we're still total rookies. Rookies. God, Shoyo, quit crying. I'm not crying, says the guy with the tears in his eyes. Look, over there. That's them. That's who. There's Yukigaoka Middle School. The poor scrubs that have to go up against Kitagawa Daiichi right off the bat. A bunch of nobodies going up against the title contender in round 1. So unlucky. Yammer, yammer, yammer. Okay, so that's some other characters, not part of our team, that are talking about our team having to go up against the best team. Speak of the devil, here they come. Yammer, yammer, yammer. Still, just rumors. It's Kitagawa Daiichi. Okay, so they look very well dressed in their uniforms. I would also be intimidated by them. Whoa, they're huge. Talk about intimidating. Ah, look, that's him. It's gotta be. You know, the king of the court, Tobio Kageyama. Ooh, flinch, glare. Love that they put the emotions that you're supposed to feel. It's glaring. What the heck? Geez, that was scary. What's up with that king guy? I don't know how he wound up with that nickname, but he's supposed to be really, really good. He's got great instincts for the game and is a monster setter. He's an elite on-court leader. Wow. Isn't it almost time, Sho-chan? Huh? Oh yeah. Shoyo, don't clam up. You being quiet makes me uneasy. Huh? I can understand being nervous though. But what do I usually talk about again? Get it together, man. What the heck? Somebody's chanting. Kitachi, Kitaichi, Kitaichi. So I don't know if they're chanting for this. No, I think they're chanting for the other team, I would guess. That's my guess. So in come the guys again. The reigning champs. They're huge. They're scary. They're our first opponents. Are they really middle schoolers? What the heck? And Captain says, relax, we'll be fine. I have complete faith in my jumping skills. It doesn't matter how tall the other team is. I'll jump up and I'll spike the ball right over them. That's right. You can jump surprisingly high, Shojan. For once, you actually look reliable. But I gotta go to the bathroom first. Boo. Again. Murmur, 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 murmur. They're all just murmuring again. So, the stage is being set. So far, so good. Our man seems confident. Nervous, maybe, but confident. Hey, we're up against who now? Oh, so he's in the bathroom. Okay, he's in the bathroom. Hey, we're up against who now? Yukigaoka Middle School? Never heard of them. Yeah, did you see how few of them there are? They don't even have a libero. Heck, half of them look like elementary kids. Nah, they're all first years. Close enough. How the heck do you think they can stand up against us? And then they jolt as our captain comes out and says, hey, you, don't count us out yet. You better be ready. As soon as my gut feels better, I'm gonna go out on that court and I'm thrash you. So he's feeling a little sick, a little nervous. And they all start laughing. Ha! Oh really? We'll look forward to it. See, he's an elementary kid. You idiot. Look, he's got the captain patch. That's their captain. And they're all just making fun. Aw, does your tummy hurt? Ha 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 ha. They're making fun of me. Then somebody comes in. Yo, second years. I'm already nervous of this man. Official warm-ups are starting. Get your butts moving. Crap. It's Kageyama-san. Sorry, we'll finish up right now. Glare. Glance. Hurry up. We've got to fill 2 more bottles. Yeah, but are we really going to need that much? Especially against them. And they'll all say, ha 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 ha. You got a good point, man. And then this dark, evil-looking creature. You 3. None of you even managed to earn a spot on the bench. And you think you're good enough to talk smack about our opponent? Quit slinging the school's rep around like it's your own. Ooh, I like this guy. Sorry. Yeep. Darn. Can't let him take control. Well, I was just about to tell them off too. That's our captain. And then they just exchange some glances. Guys who don't watch their health shouldn't be talking big either. That's why you get made fun of. Hey! Gurgle, gurgle. His stomach is growling. It's common sense to make sure you're completely prepared for everything before a tournament. Why are you even here? So you can have some fun memories of your last year? I'm here to win. I think that's our captain. Ha! You say it like it's easy, says the mysterious man. This is volleyball. Do you even understand how critical height is to this sport? Our captain says, I know I'm not very tall, but that doesn't matter. I can fly. There's no such thing as a match that's decided. There's no such thing as a match that's decided before it even starts. As long as you don't give up. This is our captain speaking, I think. Well, not giving up is easier said than done. Some guts and a stubborn streak aren't enough to make up for skill, size, and talent. There's a lot of trash talking going on in this men's room. You'll learn that in our match. Finally. I finally have 6 people together. I can finally play a real game on the court. Serious man has questions. The first round, the second round, my team's gonna win and keep winning. We're gonna win and play a ton of games. Enough to make up for all the ones I couldn't play before. In the first round, and the second round, and the finals, and all the way up to the nationals. Dun dun dun. Then the mysterious man says, I'm gonna be the one who wins and gets to stay on the court. And then they give each other the eyes. Da da da. And he stomps off. Sho-chan, what are you doing pissing off scary guys like him? I thought you were going to the bathroom. Come on, we're going back. What about your queasy gut? It got better. Huh? Still, that guy you were talking to, he seemed, I don't know, different from all the other guys. How? Just about everybody here has totally blown us off, except him. He took you seriously. Ooh. The stage is set. Nemesis has been drawn. So, now we are moved on from the bathroom, and we are on the court. Again, a little sounds happening. Whiff is one of them. Oh, okay. So he's their setter. So they're looking at him through the net. This is nice spike. What's a setter? Oh, so looks like our team has their struggle bus if they don't know what the setter is. He's the guy who tosses the ball up and sets it up for the spiker. Duh, we learned this last night. Last night. That's a good time to learn things like this before a big tournament. And then it shows you exactly what you're looking at here. Receive, set, the setter, and spike. Man, look at him. He's putting that ball wherever he wants, even though he's only touching the ball for an instant. Tup. I have no idea where he's going to send it next. No fair, he's actually good. I should hope he's good. They won the championship last year, and he talks a lot of smack. Your timing is way off. He's speaking to one of his attackers, I guess. How many times do I have to tell you to move faster for a quick set? Oh, he's yelling at his team. He's so aggressive. Sorry. Yikes, he's good, but I don't think I want to be on his team. Me neither. Those are those two characters that we met earlier, not our captain. Yagakama. Don't just rely on speed. The coach is here now. The important part isn't your personal skill. It's making the ball easy for your spiker to hit. Understood? Yes, coach. Fweep. Line up. Wise words from his coach. I mean, especially in Japanese volleyball, they do tend to fling it out. Oh. Okay, I legit just had to put in a new SIM card because the recording went a little bit long. So, where are we? Are we even close to being done with chapter 1 yet? We are not even close. Okay, so let's just recap what's been happening, because I feel we're going to need to do a few of these. We met our main character, who apparently saw volleyball for the first time while riding his bike. 3 years later, got himself into this tournament. 3 years and 3 months later. Smelled the icy hot. How did he make himself captain? How is he captain of the team if he's never played before? He's quite short. Shoyo. Shoyo is the name of our hero. I like him. I like his confidence. I like his positivity. I like his optimism. I like that he fakes it till he makes it. He doesn't necessarily believe what he's saying, or maybe he does. He's not afraid to stand up for his team, even though those silly second years were talking trash. I have a feeling that he and this king of the court, Tobio Kageyama, I have a feeling they're going to be frenemies. They're going to be worst nemeses, and then they're going to end up respecting and loving each other. So I think this interaction in the bathroom is prediction of things to come, because as they said, Kageyama was the only one who actually respected this opponent despite not knowing anything about them and despite thinking that they're probably going to be trash. That's a sign of a good player, because never underestimate anybody, especially some young kids in the bathroom. Actually, no, I don't know what being in the bathroom has to do with anything, but look, I like it. I like it so far. Again, kind of tough to read when you're going right to left. Probably easier to watch the cartoon. That's why most people have done that and not read the manga. But Captain thinks he can fly. I'm excited to see how good he is on the court. I was not expecting the frenemy to be a setter. I kind of assumed if he's the big dog, king of the court, that he would be an attacker or an opposite. But I mean, setters, they do a lot. They do a lot for the team. They're quite involved. They're quite important. They do have a lot to do with running the game. I'm picturing a Gianelli type or a Maroof. Yeah, okay, I can see it. Sultry and moody. Looks like they probably both still have a lot to learn, because coach still had to step in and say, hey, your job is to make it easy to hit, not just fast. Overall feelings about haikyu so far. I like it because it's about volleyball. I like that the characters already have some conflict. I love that there are little sound effects all over, like plunk and loom and fweep. I think we got a lot. There's a lot of good things here. So if you enjoy me reading this manga to you guys, this anime, is it called manga or anime? I need to look that up before I say something stupid. But if you guys like anime, if you like haikyu, let's keep reading it together. Come back for part 2. It's gonna be linked somewhere. Volleyball player reacts to haikyu.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, we'll do another one. We'll do another one soon. But it's getting late here, and I'm kind of tired, and I already ran out of battery. Okay,